Welcome guys. This video will talk about the popular tactics for the alchemy system. I assume a lot of people already know them, so it might be already late, but I will try to walk through the major two tactics. This video does not cover the basic knowledge of the elixirs, so for those who doesn't know anything about the elixirs at all, check out the basic guide video that's in the description below. Then let's get started. Okay, let me use a simulator for this. Shout out to the person who made this on the max roll. First of all, when starting to cut the elixirs, you normally want to click the blue options to stack the artisans since the super blue options generally have better options. But if the current blue options hurts your plan, like if it reduces the points of the effects that you want, or if it reduces the transmute odd of you want, or if it consumes additional turn like in this case, then you most likely want to switch to the purple. The best is praying for the good options to come out on the blue for every turn. Also, even if the current purple-blue option doesn't hurt your plan, you want to switch to the purple if the purple has remarkably really good options. This is subjective, but I think there are two options that are worth it to switch. The one that transmutes 2 points for this turn, like this one. Don't be confused with the option that transmutes 2 effects at the same time. It's not that one. And the one that increases the grade success of all the options by 10%. Of course, not just these two, some other options can be chosen over the blue options as well, but it depends on your situation. The options I mentioned are something that's worth it in most of the time, even by sacrificing the artisans. Now the main part. If you came all the way to turn 6, you can start choosing the tactics. First one is called double turn tactic. You'll switch to the purple on turn 6. Let's choose this one. And click blue all the way until turn 3. Then you will get super blue option on turn 3. You must pull the free turn option. If you didn't get it, then you have to reroll. And by the way, by the time that it becomes turn 3, if any of the options are sealed previously, then you can't get this option on turn 3. So you should never try to do this double turn tactic if something is already sealed. So in this case, let's reroll. And we got the free turn. So let's lock this one. Oh, actually this one. Yeah, because it has higher odd, right? And then transmute. And we have to click blue all the way to turn 1. And of course, you have to burn the reroll if it's an option that you don't want it to be sealed, okay? So let's click blue all the way. And escape expert is not what we want to seal, right? It has second highest point. So reroll. And let's seal this. And it's turn 1, and we want to get another free turn on this turn to maximize the value of this turn. Okay, we got it, and let's lock the last one. And then you just have to finish it. None of them gives a free point, so let's burn the last reroll here. These are all not that good, but let's click this one. Yeah, there you go. Now the pros of this tactic is that if you have a high grade success chance on the effects that you want, like around 30%ish, then it has a high potential to get a lot of points since every turn will have high value. But of course, the transmute should land on your favor on every turn. The downside of this tactic is it's very risky since you most likely have to start burning the rerolls from turn 3 all the way to turn 1, just like you witnessed on my run. So I personally recommend this method if you have at least 20% grade success on the effect that you want, and also when you have more than 2 rerolls. The second tactic is called free turn on turn 1 to super purple tactic. On turn 6, you switch to the purple option as well, and you never click that sage that was blue on turn 6. So in this case, never click the grandma. So let's click which one is better? This one. Okay, now you should never click the grandma and just click the option from the Killmonger and the Grandpa, whichever has the better option. So in this case, this one, Gamba. Okay. Now, on turn 4, you reset the blue artisan to 1. So in this case, you have to click Grandpa because you can't click Grandma for this tactic. And we should not click Killmonger since it will not reset it if we click the blue again, right? So we click the Grandpa like this. Now we click blue all the way and of course burn the reroll if the seal is not in your favor. So let's seal the strength. Attack power. And we just got the free turn right off the bat. If you didn't get the free turn, then you have to reroll to get the free turn. So if I click this free turn option, then I will have another turn, and on that last turn, the grandma will show the super purple option. And from this option, you have a potential to get 2 good options you need. One is giving 2 points on random effect, like this one right here in the image. And the other one is the exhaust option, the one that they delete themselves and give you some skill of the, points. Okay, then let's see what I'm gonna get here. Return, lock the stagger. And we got the reset option. This is not what we need, so we reroll. And this is not what we need, so we reroll again. And this is also not what we need. Not this one. And we just found one. So I had to burn 4 rerolls here, which is pretty unlucky because normally it doesn't require this much rerolls to seek for the options that we need. Anyways, this tactic has a really high value since 3 effects are sealed. And you can also find the reset option if you use this tactic, which you just saw. So you can reset the elixir if it didn't go well. You can tell that the super purple option is the sage that I didn't click from turn 6. That's why you should never click that sage. Okay, so if I finish this, yep, I got a 5-2. Another thing I should explain is the reason why you have to reset the blue on turn 4. The reason is to get free turn on turn 1, exactly at turn 1. Let's see in this example. This run, I will try to get the free turn on turn 2. By the way, the grandpa had blue on turn 6, so we should never click grandpa. So we have to play with Killmonger or grandma. So according to my previous tactic, I should click grandma. That's the only answer, right? But let me try to click the Killmonger. Turn 3, let's click blue. And seal that. And I got the free turn, right? So let's try to lock the Blessing of Life. And then we're still at turn 2. Let's try to click, what's better? This one. Okay, now we're at turn 1, right? You can tell that Grandpa is showing the super blue option on the last turn. The problem is, he is showing the seal option. The best you can get from this category, the seal category, is the one that seals the option in your favor and gives you a 1 point on a random effect. Let me try to reroll if I can find that. Nope. Oh, I just got it. Like something similar. Like, seal and then increase by 1 on the lowest one. That's basically similar because if I lock this, then it will give 1 point to boss damage, right? Why is it showing the different category compared to the previous run? Because all 3 effects are not sealed yet. I mean, right now, they're all sealed, but that's because I just clicked the seal option. Before clicking this option, only 2 were sealed, right? The previous run had all 3 effects sealed by the time the super purple was shown. The super purple showed non-seal option at that time, where you can find the exhaust option or the +2 point option, or even the reset. You cannot find it from the seal super option like this. Okay, so let's try to finish this. Transmute. And we got a 5-2 again. So the pros of this tactic is it has less risk compared to the double turn tactic, but still high potential. Also, having auto finding the reset on the last turn is an advantage as well. The downside is you gotta be lucky to pull the free point options from the last super purple, but luck is something that is needed on every tactics. I recommend this tactic to most of the runs unless you have to seek for higher risk and higher potential. Lastly, there are cases where you have to ditch both of the tactics, like in this case. On turn 6, blue is showing remarkably the better option than the other two. In this case, it's better to just click blue since the good option that you see now is better to pick compared to leaning on the options on later turns. Okay, this time, let me try to wrap up the video by using the previous tactic on turn 6. So we should never click the blue, right? Which is grandpa. We have to play with Killmonger and grandma, which whoever has the better option. Seal the random effect, we don't want to go for that when we are on a good state like this. So the answer is grandma. Okay, now which one is better? 25 on here or transient? Okay, so this one, right? Click Killmonger. Alright, now we must click grandma because we have to reset the blue artisan, right? Okay, and seal the attack power, sure. Alright, seal the mana, sure. Good. And then from here, you must pull the free turn, reroll. And we got it. Lock the resource blessing. And this is not all we want, right? So let's pray that we get the one that we want, the exhaust, something like that. And we got it. So we put this on Blessing of Life and hope we get +3. And didn't got +3. How about 10% great success? No burst. But anyways, this is how this tactic goes and it is very good. Anyways, that's all for this video and I wish you all to get God tier elixirs. Stay Giga Chad. Bye bye.